Architecture as an industry is an underpaid one. This is something we are all aware of. People are given low salaries and have to work for a lot of time before they can achieve financial stability. If you are in India and you get out of college, you can expect a salary somewhere between 10,000 and 20,000 after completing B.Arch. Very few companies would offer something higher to a fresher. Then of course, slowly as you progress, your salary increases with experience. And to be honest, there are a lot of reasons for this low salary. From unexperienced freshers to overexploitative employers. I recently did a live chat with Viviano from Mass Operations right here on YouTube on the Blessedarch Lounge, where we talked about these topics. From expensive education to unpaid internship to exploitative practices to even laws for architects, we covered a lot in that chat. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is quite honestly one of the most frank and candid conversations we've had on these topics on this channel. Well, since then, it actually got me thinking. While the fight to get where we are in terms of employment benefits and salaries is a long one, I wanted to explore how can people get better salaries right now. My research actually led me to certain jobs and skill sets that actually pay higher than the rest of the architecture industry. And I wanted to share those with you guys today. So without wasting much time, let's jump in. Number 1 is specializing in niches, specifically project management. Now, specialization is one way that you can get higher salaries, but what you specialize in is really important. One of the best ways to get a higher salary is to be a project manager. Now, architecture is not just about design, it is also about the execution of that design. And as the scales of the project increase, architects are not able to or expected to handle the complete project. So there's always a project manager that comes on board. Now, mind you, project managers usually do not take part in the design of the project. As the name suggests, they mostly manage the project. From architects to suppliers to consultants to contractors, they actually communicate with all of them. And their job is to keep the project running on track and smoothly. Again, this is a field where experience matters a lot. But project managers at the end of the day are paid more than architects. Second on our list is gaining computational design skills. Computational design and parametric modeling has been something a lot of firms all over the world are now experimenting with. This is a space where there are now ample opportunities to learn and grow, and people who are really sharpening their skills are easily landing good paying jobs in a lot of firms. Especially in this space, I would say the more you experiment and explore, the more you get skilled and the better your body of work, so you can negotiate higher salaries. Number 3 and the last one on our list today is of course Building Information Modeling or BIM. Now, I have already created a lot of content about how BIM is beneficial to architects, and we have also talked about how BIM would be used more and more in the future. It is expected that in a few years, more than 90% of the firms in the world will be using BIM. The reason this specialization is so great is because it's not just about modeling in, let's say, Revit. It is also about the design, the analysis, and the construction of the project. BIM or Building Information Modeling is about tools that help you analyze your structures better during and after construction, and it also helps you collaborate with all the people involved in that project. As I've said before, on an average, BIM specialists are paid 40% higher salaries compared to their colleagues. And that was it, you guys. 3 specializations that can get you higher salaries within the architecture industry. Now, this list right here is of course non-exhaustive, and I would love your inputs. So let me know your ideas, thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But before we go, I actually wanted to talk about another very important thing. When I talk about specialization, I don't necessarily mean a master's course. The education to get a degree in architecture, B.Arch, is already so expensive. And then if you want to specialize in masters, it might add to your bills or increase your student debts. Also, a lot of people have this mindset that if they do masters, they will be paid better. Usually, employers would rather you have 2 years of experience than 2 years more of studying and getting an M.Arch degree. So if you're thinking of a master's program, do keep these points in mind. And so before I actually end this video, I want to tell you about 1:X's BIM program. Now, if you choose BIM or Building Information Modeling as your field, as something you want to specialize in, I would highly recommend checking out 1:X. And one of the prime reasons for that suggestion is how they've structured their course. Especially for a working professional, this course is for you because you don't have to give up your job at all while you specialize. Their course is designed in such a way that you can actually continue your job and still complete the course, gaining your specialization and your skill set. You are obviously guided by BIM professionals in leading firms around the world and also get placement support. The course also culminates in a live capstone project where you are taken through a simulation of a real-life REBA structured project to gain practical experience of performing tasks, collaborating with teams, and receiving client feedback, all under the guidance of BIM project managers. And this course costs 1/10 of what a master's would. So if you're looking to specialize in BIM, I would highly recommend you check these guys out. And that was it, you guys. That was our video for the day. What other specializations have you heard of or are you pursuing currently? And which ones do you think pay better? Let me know all of those thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, do share this video, and do subscribe to Blessedarch. I will see you guys soon with more such content. Until then, bye-bye.